This is one of the biggest purchasing mistakes you can make at Lululemon. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking all things Lululemon, the good, the bad, and the amazing. So let's get right into everything I'm going to show today. These are a fairly new thing from Lululemon. They are called the Ready to Rulu joggers, R-U-L-U. I have them in a size 8 and they are $108. Let me tell you though, they're going to be worth every penny. I've already worn them twice this week. They're basically one of those things that I throw in the washing machine, immediately take out and want to put back on. This is my new go-to pair. I do have the longer side of legs and this is actually a perfect length for me. And one of my biggest issues with joggers normally is that they kind of ride up a little bit and then I spend the whole day doing this to try to keep them down in the right spot. These fit their perfection, you guys. I love them. I would say very, very true to size. You know, I do wear an 8 to 10 in most pants. Incredible. These do come, I believe, from size 0 to size 20. So really great sizing options. And I've only seen one length, but I do believe they have a couple other color options, and I'm definitely going to be researching that to maybe make a second purchase. Future me popping on, I did buy a second pair of the Ready to Rulu joggers. They are just that good. So I went ahead and bought this beautiful kind of burgundy color, and it seems like they are coming out with more and more color options. I also wanted to show you a close-up of the waistband. It is so comfortable and it sits on a waist and it doesn't ride up if you're kind of hourglass or pear-shaped. But again, it just fits so well, and then has a fully adjustable drawstring. Also has these really flattering lines on the back, which is very similar to their actual leggings, and they don't put pockets on the rear end, which is a good thing for some of us. Lastly, I wanted to mention on the right side, inside the side front pocket, they actually have a little insert pocket, and it's mesh, and I love that because it's actually just big enough to slide in maybe like a credit card or you know, like a key fob, whatever you need, and that way you still have access to your pockets without that small but necessary item flying out. So it's just a great detail, and I'm so in love with these. This Love V-neck t-shirt I have in a size 6. Again, they go in 0 to 20 as far as sizing goes. So good. I believe it was $48. This was from a season or two ago, but this is definitely one of Lululemon's staple pieces. They offer so many color options. I believe this one comes in approximately 16 color choices, and the current black and white stripes are a little bit thicker, and they have 2 different options if you do want to stripe. They also have solids as well. I cannot tell you how wonderful this shirt is. I could wear this shirt for 3 days straight, and on the 4th day put it on, and it still is holding its shape and looks just like it did when I just washed it. It is also washer and dryer friendly. So are these leggings. Forgot to mention that earlier. So incredible. You can just pull this out of the dryer immediately, and you don't really have to iron it or anything like that. Not shown any signs of yellowing. I wear makeup and sunscreen. There's no staining on it at all. I have spilled food on it multiple times, and it just washes like a dream. I cannot express how good these t-shirts are. This is definitely one of those t-shirts that makes me think, as I need to replenish t-shirts and basics in my, you know, wardrobe, I'm going to definitely be looking towards this. Maybe I'll get a solid white, a solid black. And I love the V-neck line as well, because again, it is kind of like that sporty casual look, but it's a total exercise shirt as well. You can move, you can breathe. I've hiked in it. Can we talk about the length of these for a second? They're like the CVS receipts of clothing tags. I just don't get it, Lululemon. Another staple that Lululemon always carries are different types of hoodies. These are called Scuba hoodies, but they are not that scuba material. They're definitely like a cotton and fleece type of blend. They are absolutely phenomenal, and again, 100% worth the money. This particular style is a more cropped and boxy. It's called an oversized fit. $128 full price. I believe it comes in about 8 color options. This is such a cute little oversized hoodie if you're into it. The reason why I believe that they are also worth the money is because it's all in the details and the fabric. Total wash and wear. They never lose their shape, absolutely ever. And they have the little cutouts, of course, for your hands so that you can keep your hands warm. I personally like the full zips, but they also are carrying like a quarter zip as well this season that is really, really cute if you're okay with pulling things over your head and whatnot. But sometimes it's just nice to have, you know, an actual little jacket that you can open and close. So the Scuba ones always are known for coming up a little bit higher, but they magically do not mess with your neck, and they're not uncomfortable. It's just the way that they're cut. If you can see that, they're loose enough. It's just perfect. And then of course the hoods are great. And I love the hoods because they fit well, but can you see that? They don't have the strings. There's not a lot of extra that doesn't need to be there. So, you know, when you're out exercising and walking, you don't want to be dealing with a lot of strings and a lot of stuff flying around, or even if you're traveling. And so they just have like the absolute perfect cut, perfect seams, pockets that you could fit really nicely. And then I will show you the longer cut one as well. This particular one comes in a different size range though. This one is not like a 0 to 20. This one is the medium/large. I just wanted to feature this to show you how much room I have in it. I think I could have probably gotten into the small, but you know, I just like to be comfortable. I think it's a really good fit overall. And it's nice because you also don't have to fight with that like tighter waistband that you're having to mess with all the time. This one just flows over whatever you're wearing. This hoodie is my go everywhere, I'm in love with you type of hoodie. I actually got this in a size 12. It goes from size 0 to 20. It comes in 16 different color options, and I believe this one is $118. I could be wrong. I'll put that in the window here. I got it in black. This is a couple of seasons old. Again, wash and wear, goes in the dryer, does not shrink. I purposely sized up to a 12 because if I had sized up to my, or kept my normal size, like maybe a 6 or an 8, it would have been a little higher up and it would have been a lot more fitted on me. Super travel friendly. And even though I size up to a 12, I mean, I really don't think that it fits like too oversized. This one has a much different cut than the boxier, shorter cropped one. And that also was kind of part of my decision-making process. So I was glad I went in store and actually tried all the sizes on. Got one that I feel like works well. When you zip it up, you have plenty of room for your pockets. Nothing's too tight. If I want to, I know it's hard to tell with all black on, I can undertuck the little bottom seam there, and it kind of crops it a little bit too. Again, that whole Scuba line, it's so good because when it's cold or windy or you're at your kids, you know, soccer game or whatever. These leggings are what I would call my favorite, most go-to true leggings that I can work out in, that I feel comfortable and secure in if I want to even travel in them. You know, I feel like they're the most flattering on my body type without being uncomfortable. These are, I believe, called the Wunder tights. They're the high-rise 25-inch inseam, and they do not have side pockets for a reason. I got my latest pair in black, and they are so good. They suck you in and they kind of like smooth out all the lumps and bumps without actually making you uncomfortable. And I love wearing these. I've done like kind of CrossFit style workouts in them. I've even done yoga in them at times, but yet I've gone to, you know, baseball games in them. So good. I love them. Again, I don't get the leggings with pockets. Now I know I'm going to lose some of you there, but I'm a pear-shaped person. I mean, if I stood here, you can see what's going down already. If I'm tucking my phone and my keys and everything else into my side pockets, it's literally just going to add bulk here. And so I've learned personally, for my best feeling confident self, I prefer to not have the pockets and then just wear like a belt bag or, you know, something over a crossbody or something like that. I really want to size down. And anything else, again, I wear an 8, sometimes even a 10. But in all of my Lululemon leggings, I wear a 6. They just compress perfectly. They don't sag anywhere. They are so good. I love the seaming on this because there's nothing on the outside. There's only an inside seam and it doesn't bother me at all. They are just so comfortable, so good. Let's talk about the top. This is just a classic fit tee, they're calling it. These run $58 actually. They come in sizes 0 through 20, and they come in a huge selection of colors as well. But again, we just purchased the basic white, and there is no logo, no anything on the front. The back, it's kind of hard to tell, but the back does have a little bit of a design on it. But I believe super minimal though, if anything. Again, a little bit of a boxier cut. I believe this is a size 8. We cut the tags out of this one because again, why are they so long? But so good. And it has a little slit on the side right here, and it has the little Lululemon logo just right here on the side. I love these. I think that they're just flattering. Again, you don't have to worry about a whole lot of extra material hanging over, especially if you're walking, hiking, whatever. If you are going to be, you know, exercising hardcore, I just lifted my arms all the way, not really showing anything. So again, I have a short torso, but that's, you know, tells you that they don't move a lot. They're just cut really well. Now, when you go into Lululemon and you're walking through the lines, they have all kinds of goodies. They're not just eye candy though, they're really great. And I slept on these for way too long, ended up getting some skinny scrunchies as a gift, and I haven't looked back since. These are probably the best scrunchies I've ever had, and I don't have a lot of hair, so these smaller ones work really well, and they can do like a top knot, no problem, anything you want. They also sell the bigger scrunchies, and currently they're running really cute ones with a little bow kind of detail on them. Just, it's really trendy right now. You're finding it everywhere. As far as price goes, most of the regular size scrunchies are about $8 each, which is right on par with even Target and, you know, a lot of other of those lower end stores. And then these, they used to sell in a 3-pack, but what I'm seeing online currently is a 6-pack, and they're selling them for $28. So that's not a super bad price either. They're really cute, especially if you have multiple family members that need scrunchies in your family and you want to buy the 6-pack and have just colors and different options. They're really great. So yeah, these really truly work, and they don't slide, and they also can go in the washing machine. I haven't tried the dryer yet, and I've also hand washed them, and they dry like a dream. This go-getter bag, it's so good. Okay, price tag, $158. Stick with me though, I need to show you why, and why I think it's also worth the money. So this bag can be used obviously day to day, going to the gym, if you have a lot of gear and, you know, all of that stuff. I believe they're calling this a 25-liter bag. I don't know how you want to measure that, but let's get started super quick. All right, so it is a rounded kind of edge bag, but when you unzip it and open it, it is ginormous inside. It has a squared off flat bottom with really nice paneling pieces right here, so that when you do set it down, it maintains its structure, and this stuff is not 100% on the ground. You know, it just has a really nice weight to that. You open it up, it's got laptop storage with padding. It has a zipper pouch right here. It has the full open inside for absolutely anything that you would need. It also has a couple of mesh side pockets right here for just easy grab and go. It has the cutest little lined bag, and inside it, it says Sweaty Unmentionables, and then that's zippered as well. So you have so many storage options inside. Then when you look at it from the top, I hope you can see this properly, it actually is just constructed so well and professionally. It has a great zipper that you can fully zip the entire bag, and that's why I think it's great for traveling or even for gym bags and stuff, because so many times we just grab a bag but it has an open-ended tote and stuff flies out or it falls over in your car, yada yada. Really lovely the way it does that. Now from here, it has what they're calling like a quick cell phone pocket. So if you are trying to keep everything secure, you still have full access to your cell phone, and it has a snap in there. So cell phone goes in there, snap it shut, it's secure as well. Latest feature that I just discovered when I was looking online to see, we've had this bag for a year and a half now, looks brand new, and I didn't know this existed. And this is so embarrassing because I've been on the hunt for a bag that I can travel with for this reason. Didn't know we already had it, so bad. So this is an outside zipper like pocket, right? hello, you open this up and it's an adjustable strap so that it goes and sits on top of your luggage. I'm so embarrassed that I did not even notice that it had this the entire time. This is the bag that I've been searching for the last 6 months, and it's been in our house. Awesome. Last feature is both sides have this crazy little hidden pocket right here that, again, you can slide just about anything you want. Sorry, I don't have like a Hydro Flask with me. I just have my little cup here. But just to show you, you can slide a full-size cup or Hydro Flask inside, and that feature is on both sides. So it could technically hold 2 different drink cup options. I cannot get over the construction of this bag. It has this kind of padded, extra reinforced handles. So good. I'm going to put it on and show you where it hits. They also thought of that. It hits comfortably so that if I need to kind of like rest my hand on anything, you know, I just can't speak highly enough about this bag. And again, so worth the price tag because this is going to last decades. I have had this yoga mat for approximately 5 years. I have had to wipe it down and wash it plenty of times. I've hosed it off. It's incredible. I got one of the 2-sided ones. So this side is kind of a smoother, rubbery black with like turquoise polka dots. And then this side is a much kind of more textured, just solid color. I have actually practiced yoga on both sides for different reasons at different times, and they both function well. This side in particular is very grippy, so you don't have to worry about slipping and sliding on it. They have both 3mm and 5mm options. They also have a larger size yoga mat if you need a larger one, you know, just for more room and space for your practice. They average $68 to about $125 depending on what type of yoga mat you're looking for. They also always change up the styles and the looks, you know, depending on different seasons, so you can find whatever it is that fits your color scheme and just your aesthetic. So that's always a good option. They have multiple accessories and you know, straps for them as well if you're into that. Let's get into the mistakes, and what I am saying is probably one of the biggest mistakes that you can make when shopping Lululemon is buying something that is too trendy. Now, every season they do come out with new color options and new patterns. However, if you choose to get those patterns, just know that you might get tired of them really quickly, or, you know, after a while at least, especially considering how long these pieces last. Again, I have a pair that I have had for over 10 years, but thankfully I got them in a navy, so they still look brand new and I'm fine with wearing them, and they can kind of mix and match with whatever. Everything else I buy is a form of like black or gray or something like that that goes with my aesthetic. It also goes with just my wardrobe a lot better. However, I made the mistake of buying these one year, probably about 5 years ago. So that tells you how long they last. However, I am so sick of this pattern. And it doesn't match any of my current tops. So basically my only choice is I have to wear just a solid black tank top at this point every time I wear these. And I don't know what I was thinking. I just got excited in the store, and now I feel like, I know it sounds weird, but I feel like this is just something I don't want to look at anymore. But I spent a lot of money on them. Yes, I've gotten the wear out of them in 5 years, but there's no reason to get rid of them other than I'm sick of the pattern. So again, I think that's one of the bigger mistakes that you can make, especially with the longer lasting items from Lululemon, like the leggings. I really can just kind of caution you to stick with the solid colors and the ones that aren't super trendy with the like color of the year. Maybe get something that you know will go with everything else, and then you can like reuse them season after season by getting maybe a cheaper, trendier tank top or sports bra from another store, and just sort of kind of change up your outfit that way. That does it for Lululemon for me today. I hope this video was helpful and you found value in it. If you did, make sure that you hit like and subscribe for future videos. That helps my channel out greatly. Again, everything that I talked about, including my sizing and the sizing and everything that I purchased, and shoppable links will be in the description box below. So if you want to use that, that also helps my channel too. All right, until next time, I'll see you soon.